Today I am going to be learning how to use the pressure canner and water bath canner. I just picked some more tomatoes from my garden because we plan on making a tomato sauce, and I'm actually going to my sister's house so we can make tomato sauce together. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. Had extreme aches this morning, fever overnight, but I took a bath in some Epsom salts and I feel better. I'm not like 100%, but I feel a little bit better, and I think I could get some canning done today, hopefully. I would also like to can some of my green peppers, so I just want to I came over here to pick some that are larger and ripened, but I'm not really sure which ones those are because I think some of these varieties are a mix and some of them are supposed to be green. I think most of them are green and then some of them are just mixed a little bit, but I'm not really entirely sure which one's which, so I'm trying to pick some of those that look kind of ready, which I really don't know which those are. Maybe just those, I'm not sure. Maybe these. I'll see, but this one's changing color, so I guess that this one's supposed to be different. Yeah, because it's still, I mean, it's getting softer, so maybe this is the mixed variety. Alright, it doesn't feel like I have enough to can yet for the peppers. I did pick the one, but that's also going to be my dinner tonight. So when I have some more peppers, I will go ahead and can those. Okay guys, so right now I'm at my sister's house. I'm cutting off the tops of my tomatoes. My sister's weird and she doesn't do that with hers. She told me to just leave it on there, but I don't know. I don't like those tops on there. So I am cutting mine off because she's just gonna blend it up and use an immersion blender, and I'm not cool with that. So I'm cutting off those pieces. Are you trying to say hi? He's poking his head in.
Why talking to her?
To the camera?
Huh?
Because this is my cooking channel and I'm showing him what I'm doing with my canned goods as we're going to play with it today.
We're going to make
for the
tomato
first
sauce.
time. Oops. Drop some tomatoes. Alright, so I got all my tomatoes here. These are all the ones I brought from my garden. Oh, I forgot to do those over there. And these are the ones that Paulina has.
This is
Just one bag of it. There's a lot more downstairs. Alright, we got more tomatoes. Paulina freezes a lot of hers. So we got a lot of frozen ones that we're going to cook down in this ginormous pot. I only got these here. But yeah, we're going to go grab some more from the garden. Alright guys, gotta pick some tomatoes. I see some little grape tomatoes that are ready. Right, Ollie? You gonna help, Jaden? No?
No, you will do it.
Oh, me do it. Okay.
I'm helping.
You're gonna help?
Look, I can shoot them.
Oh, thank you.
Look, I got two.
Thank you.
Is there more?
I want to get that big one in there.
Why?
Oh, because there's a big one in there. You see it?
Yeah.
Look how pretty this one is. I'll put it in the basket.
There's a big one. It's a really big one. There's a little.
So I'm gonna go ahead and link the recipe that I'm following, but for my sister, she kind of blends everything afterwards. I'm blending everything beforehand. That's what my recipe says, to kind of puree the tomatoes first. It does says to peel them. I am not peeling them. I am just pureeing everything kind of together, and I'm gonna go from there, and then I will add in like the onion, the garlic, and whatnot, but first I'm pureeing all the tomatoes. Are you ready, Jaden? We're gonna add some more.
Yeah. Can I see?
Yeah, look. Add another one. Alright guys, so I'm just blending all this up. Yes.
Cheetah.
Yes.
I need something. I want bread. I want bread with butter.
You want bread bread with butter?
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second, okay?
I'm hungry for that.
Okay, I will make it for you. Just let me finish this, okay? So, I am blending up my tomatoes because my sister's recipe said, or her recipe says, you kind of just cook them down first. Mine says you puree them, so I'm following my recipe to make pizza sauce because that's what I want to can. And I had a couple of like greener tomatoes, but I'm just gonna throw them in so I can get to the kind of 15 pounds that I need. I'm at like 10 pounds, but I think the couple of bigger tomatoes would be okay. Why do you keep saying my name? Yes, you do.
Tina,
Yes.
Tina,
Jaden. Jaden.
Tina,
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 Jaden. Jaden. Yes. Alright, so this is my pot. I really need some more space in there, but that's all I got. And then hopefully we could get this in there. Oh my goodness, that is a very full pot. Alright, so I'm going to put this on the stove and we're going to have this cook down. Alright, so I'm going to cook this down. I did realize I was supposed to add in my onion and garlic kind of first and then put this in, but I really had nowhere for this to go after I pureed it, so it's just kind of in here. Alright guys, my tomato was about to boil over because you guys saw how full that was, so I decided we're going to do 2 pans. So on this one first, I'm going to do olive oil with the onion and the garlic. I just pureed the onion instead of mincing it, but it's fine. I didn't want to dirty up another kitchen tool. Hey guys, I added in all the herbs and stuff in here. It's looking very gross, but I thought I would ow. Oh, it splashed in my eyeball. Anyway, I need to pour in some of the tomato sauce in here, but I got all the herbs here: the rosemary, basil, parsley, oregano, sugar, pepper, and salt. And I just gotta add in some of that, and then I can finally start cooking again because it was about to boil over before, so I couldn't really do that. How do you have a ladle? A cup it is. Gosh. Next time I'm cooking in my house. To go to TJ Maxx and get myself a big pot. So I was just finally able to combine the 2 sauces together that I had. The other one thickened up so much, but that's the one that had like the onion, the garlic, all the dry spices and ingredients. So I just was able to combine them because they kind of simmered down a bunch, and kind of feels like I'm starting all over now for this to simmer down. Because there's just a lot. But I think they still got some cooking to do here. So I am making pizza sauce and my sister is just making pasta sauce, and that's what hers looks like. Hers is boiling a lot. I feel like maybe I need to put mine up to a higher temperature. So hers is on, oh, she got hers on 8, mine was on 4, so I just upped mine a little bit. I'll go a little faster, hopefully. I haven't even gotten to the canning part, guys. I've been here all day. Since 10:30, it is now 5 o'clock. Been here all day making this. It says 2 hours to let it like decrease half in size. It's still going.
I'm so over it too. I mean, like,
oh my goodness. Yeah. And Paulina may have burnt her sauce just a little bit. So we are gonna try and can her. So we are warming up the jars. There's a warm up feature in here. So that's what we're working on now. We're warming up the jars, and then we will fill them with Paulina sauce. And then by the time that's done pressure canning, I think my sauce is gonna be done because it has thickened up a whole lot. See guys, it's looking pretty good in there. Yep, and it like decreased with the amount of liquid, so I think we're doing good with that. Alright, so someone on Instagram told me I could warm up my jars in the oven, so I have the oven preheated to 180. That's what we're doing. The reason we're doing that is because although that is great, that would have been much better if we started doing that before, like when we started kind of cooking, or like halfway through cooking, because now we gotta wait 20 minutes for that, so we're not gonna do that every time.
We're here till midnight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Because it's literally taking forever, and I'm ready to just like be done, as we both are. Yes, coffee break and cinnamon rolls right now. That's what's happening. Alright, so I'm going to use the immersion blender on this, and we're just gonna get it nice and smooth. That's good. It died. Okay, I guess that's enough immersion blending because it needs to be charged. There we go, guys. We did something for now, and I don't know where to go from here, but we're about to pressure can these, and yeah, not really sure. But do I have to put this thing back on?
Yeah.
This little knob?
Where are we? Canning will light up. Okay, now hold on. So venting.
But do I put this back on?
No.
No?
Regulator not on the cover.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is literally a project that took all day. We've got these kind of 5-quart size jars done, and we have 8 more pint size that are just about to come out of the canner. All day. You have something to say about that?
I'm so tired.
Yeah, it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and that just finished. So we are going to open this up, take them out, and
I know it says 2 more minutes.
oh shoot. Okay.
You got too excited, lady.
I did. I heard the noise.
So
I thought
did
it was done. Oh my gosh, we've been at this all day. But you know what, guys? This is like my pizza sauce recipe made enough for like 5 pint-sized jars, which is great if I have a lot more tomatoes from my garden. I could just do this one day, like have it simmer on the stove while I'm home, and then just can it like whenever it's ready. Whereas what we did today, I had my stuff, my sister had her stuff, and it ended up just being a ton. And I think the hardest part is when you do a batch and then you have to wait and then do another batch, because the cooling down part can take like an hour and a half if you have a lot, which is what happened with the quart size jars. So then time could just kind of kept flying by just with that. But if you're just doing like one thing, or making extra of something, or you know, where you have enough to fill up and do the canning one time, I think it's a good way to kind of stock your stash that way. Alright, so that is the beeper that the canning is in. Sorry, I'm kind of like talking quietly. It's because the kids are sleeping. But that is the beeper that is done. I'm going to take them out, and finally going to get to go home. I've been here for almost 12 hours. I'm over it.
Wait, where's your camera not working? Did you ask her?
What?
About the thing?
What thing?
About, are they supposed to see how you're sitting when they shrink watch?
I think it's just because you're just look at me.
I realize I need a pair of nice shoes for work because I look like a schmuck.
I do too.
What?
I do too.
Like you look like a schmuck. It's bad.
Will you turn off my camera?
Oh, yeah. We look like schmucks.
Remind me to never do that again, guys. That whole ordeal. I already had one can unseal, which I can reseal it because it's pizza sauce, so it's fine. But I was putting it into the container too because I have to take it home, and it had already unsealed. So yeah, but the other 4, hopefully it'll be okay. You're supposed to give it at least 12 hours before you check. I didn't mean to check, it just kind of like, as I was putting it into the container, it hit the lid and then it kind of just unsealed, so yeah. Alright guys, I quickly just wanted to get back on here. I have my 4 kind of canned pizza sauces that did really, really well and, you know, sealed and everything. I have one that I'm keeping in the fridge. We'll be using it soon because that one didn't seal properly, and I know I did that one by accident when I was transporting the pizza sauce from my sister's house to my house. I know I did that by accident, so it's fine. We're just gonna use it, and I know I'm also gonna have more tomatoes once they ripen, and I'll be making more tomato sauce and pizza sauce, so I'm not like worried about kind of not having enough. So this is gonna be good. I'm just labeling it. I'm gonna label it pizza sauce, and I'm gonna put the date on it. I'm just kind of thinking if I should put the date that I made it or the date that it'll be good until. But then again, I also don't know how long it will last, but that would be better for me to write down the date, like the use by date. I would prefer it that way, so I will figure that out. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that all of my stuff is sealed. And see, I could just hold it from the lid and nothing happens, and all the bands are off and everything for storing, because if you leave the bands on, sometimes that could give you a false seal or it can break the seal. So I took all the bands off already now that this is all cooled down, and I'm gonna bring this down to my basement, and I have a little shelf there, and that's where I'm gonna be storing my stuff until I could get a full kind of unit just for my canned stuff one day and make a root cellar. One day dreams, guys. But until then, I'll just be storing this on a shelf in the basement. Alright guys, so that is everything I wanted to share, and I hope you guys enjoyed this canning process video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!